Good morning, everyone. It is good to finally be awake. We are here. The final Tears of the Kingdom trailer drops today, and I'm so excited. I am very excited for what we are going to be seeing in just a very short time. Like we're about 50 minutes away roughly, and I'm very excited. I'm just trying to make sure I have everything situated here. Just about ready to go. Getting this early stuff going. Sometimes making sure that all of this, make sure that all this stuff is ready to go. Um, but yeah, hope we're all doing well. Let's see. There we go. I think we're ready to go now. All right. That way I can just read the chat right there. There we go. All right. But yeah, we're about at the time of count of recording at this point, or at the time of going live, we're about 49 minutes away. And I'm really excited. I was very surprised whenever they announced that this was going to happen. I really didn't expect it. I know there was like a leak saying that there was possibly going to be another gameplay demonstration, and I was I initially was thinking, no, I don't know if that's going to happen. And then they said that there might be a direct this week. I was like, no, that's definitely not happening. That's definitely not happening. And then there were some people saying that there was another trailer that was going to drop this week, and I was like, maybe that'll happen. But the fact that we got it, we're getting this final trailer, just has me super excited. So the real question now is, what exactly are we going to see in this trailer? I'm feeling pretty confident that this is going to be the story trailer. This is going to be the big story trailer that we've all been, waiting for, and we're ready for the big blowout and this big just we're about to get the really big deep dive into the story and everything that's coming with it. And because it's going to be the story trailer, the first big prediction I have is the fact that we're going to see a whole lot more of Ganondorf in this trailer. I am very excited for that. This is the first time in 17 years that Ganondorf is returning as the main villain in a Zelda game, and that just has me just over the top excited. And because of that, because he's because this is the first time that he's coming back since Twilight Princess, I'm really interested to learn more about what his story is, because we don't know why he's back. We don't know why he's underneath the castle or how he wound up under there. I hope this trailer kind of gives us a tease as to where all that is going, and I'm just over the moon excited about that. So Ganondorf in his role and his power and just a lot of just the nuances of that, I'm just really excited to see. Um, Another thing I think we're going to see, this is going to be the make it or break it trailer for those who want a playable Zelda. I think because I've seen some people online saying they really want Zelda to be playable. How's it going to happen? I kind of gave my theory. I've given my theory before, but um, the one way I could see Princess Zelda, being playable is they take sort of a Spirit Tracks route, uh, or the route that's kind of a similar route that they did with Spirit Tracks, where because if you guys have never played Spirit Tracks, basically what game did is it um, there were for most of the game, Zelda is a spirit, and hence the name Spirit Tracks. Zelda's a spirit that she is able to inhabit these Iron Knights. She's able to kind of take control of these Iron Knights because she's a ghost, and you're able to basically control her, swap back and forth between Link and Zelda, and she's able to solve puzzles, and she's able to assist in certain boss fights, and it's really cool. But a way I thought they could possibly translate that into Tears of the Kingdom is if you go back and you look at what happens to Zelda in all the trailers that we've gotten thus far for Tears of the Kingdom. She falls into the abyss, right? She's trapped in the underground. Link is in the overworld and in the sky. Something that I thought was really interesting is that Link seems to have these newly powered, this newly powered arm, right? Zelda, on the other hand, if you look at some of the concept promotional art, she has this newly powered Sheikah Slate, is what it looks like. What I thought would be interesting is if there might be points when you could swap back and forth between Link and Zelda. Zelda with her Sheikah Slate, and then you have Link with his newly powered arm. Lots of really interesting ways they could go about that. So a similar demonstration that they did with Spirit Tracks now translated into a full open 3D environment. Just really, really cool. So you have Link with his newly powered arm and Zelda with this newly powered Sheikah Slate. That's one way that they could definitely bring playable Zelda into this. Another way that they could possibly do this kind of playable Zelda avenue is they kind of do a similar thing that they did with the Paper Mario games. And in that sense, they probably will do a thing where once you finish a dungeon, so to speak, it transitioned to where Zelda fell into the underground. So if that way we kind of get a sense of where her journey's at, and you get kind of playable segments, because that's kind of what happened in the Paper Mario games. Once you finish a chapter, it's translated over to Princess Peach, and you got to see where she was at in the original N64 and in Thousand Year Door. So they could possibly do that with Tears of the Kingdom, but that's the only real way I could see playable Zelda happening. But the main takeaway is I think this trailer in particular is going to be the make it or break it trailer for those who want a playable Zelda. And so for those of you who want a playable Zelda, this is probably going to be the make it or break it one for you guys. As far as Link goes, I think one of the things we're definitely going to see in this is we're going to see a tease of more of his new abilities that we saw in the gameplay demonstration, Fuse, Recall, Ascend, and Ultra Hand, being able to use all four of those abilities and how far the extent of those go. Because we saw a lot in that 10-minute gameplay demonstration by Aonuma. And so I'm really interested to see just what more there is to those, because I'm sure there's a chance you're going to be able to upgrade these four abilities and probably get to do a whole lot more. But I'm just really excited to see just what's the full extent of these abilities. And I have a feeling we're probably going to get a glimpse of the abilities that we didn't get to see in that gameplay showcase, because Aonuma did say at the very end of that 10-minute segment that there were even more abilities that they could not show. So I'm really interested to see what he means by that, and I have a feeling that this trailer is probably going to give us some insight as to what he was possibly talking about. And so I'm really interested just to see what happens. And so, but yeah, it's going to be a really good time. And again, like I said, I was really shocked that Nintendo just came out of the blue and just said, "Hey, by the way, you're getting one more trailer for this game." And I was just like, wow. I honestly wasn't expecting to get anything more of this game until release. I mean, it kind of makes sense now that I think about it, looking back, because now we're about a month away, which is insane. We're 1 month away from the game releasing, and it's just, wow, I can't believe that. But one thing I also really hope to see in this trailer is the Sky Combat that was patented by Nintendo. And for those of you who don't know, basically Nintendo, they basically put a patent on this specific mechanic in Tears of the Kingdom, where it showed Link while he's skydiving being able to pull out the bow and do all sorts of interesting things with it. So I really hope that in this trailer we get to see that, the Sky Combat. And so I'm really interested to see what all that entails. I think it's going to be really interesting. One thing that I also hope to see is who in the world is this mysterious hand that is sealing Ganondorf. We see what happens to Link. Ganondorf attacks, and the Master Sword gets absolutely wrecked, and so does his arm. And apparently it's this new arm character, whoever it is, that basically restores his arm to be able to function, at least. And so I'm really interested to see who that is, because, it could be, because there's still a whole lot of mystery surrounding this game. And that's probably what Nintendo is banking on selling it, because if you think about it, you look back at Breath of the Wild's marketing, right? Breath of the Wild had an insane amount of just marketing and all that. And when you look at that, the reason why they had so much insane amount of marketing is because they had to convince us to the idea that an open world Zelda would work. And as a result, we got a bunch of trailers. They dedicated the whole E3 booth to Zelda and allow people to go hands-on, big time. And they really just blew the showcase for that game out of the water because they had to basically convince people that an open world Zelda game would work. Now we know an open world Zelda game works. So now they can basically hold back a lot of information, especially since a lot of this game is taking place in the same overall world. And I think that's also why they're holding back a lot of information, is because they don't want to spoil the new changes that are being made to the overworld. I mean, we see the sky, we have seen the tease of an underground, but when it comes to the base Hyrule, I think they're trying to keep a lot of that as secret as they possibly can. And so, but I am just super excited because we're about like 30, the timer on here says 38 minutes. I'm on Nintendo's main page. But yeah, so many things that we're going to see. Another big thing that I really hope that we get to see is exactly what is going on with the Master Sword. What is the whole deal with that? I have long predicted that the spirit of Fi from Skyward Sword is going to be making a return in this game. And if she's teased at all in this trailer, I will lose my mind. I'm just super excited for what is to come of this. I think it's going to be absolutely epic. And the thing is, we're going to be getting this trailer now, and then 4 weeks later we'll be playing the game. That's just mind-blowing to me. How close we are. It really feels like it was yesterday that this game just got announced, and now we're about to be here, and I'm super duper excited. But yeah, so many things that Nintendo could show, and I'm just really, really excited. The one thing I know that the one thing I have a feeling we're probably not going to see is because I know some people were suspecting that they might launch one more like Master Edition for the game. I don't see that happening. I really don't. I think in terms of like Collector's Edition, the OLED, and all those things, I think Nintendo's already announced all those things, and we're pretty much gonna get everything that we're gonna get in terms of like collectible stuff. And there's been so many like pre-order bonuses that like Walmart's announced, GameStop's announced, so many different things that you could get. And so in terms of like special goodies, I think we're pretty much done with those. But who knows? Nintendo could basically come out and say at the very end, hey, by the way, Master Edition, go get it, and then it would sell out like crazy. So, because you never know with Nintendo, right? You never truly know. But yeah, I am super duper excited about just everything that's going to be taking place in just a matter of minutes. This is an awesome morning. Just an awesome time to be a Zelda fan. It feels like it's a long time coming because it feels like Nintendo has been so quiet for so long about this game. And when they talk, they share the most bare minimum of this game. And then that's it. But then again, we're suckers for anything, aren't we? Because anytime they show just the tiniest hint of anything about this game, we lose our minds. I know, of course, it's too far away from me, but I know PAX East, they announced that Zelda Tears of the Kingdom would not be there. But the statue was. The statue of Link with his new green arm was there, and people were stopping by that thing and taking pictures and examining the statue for any potential clues that it could be hiding. And I was just like, wow, these people are just desperate. And, it's true. Because Nintendo has been so quiet about this game. So quiet. And the truth is, I honestly, there must be something big that they're hiding. And I think I have my theory as to why they're also being quiet. I mean, we talked about earlier how they kind of had to convince us that an open world Zelda would work, and that's why they showed so much of Breath of the Wild, and that they're holding back on this game. But in terms of the story this time around, I think that this is going to be the grand conclusion to the Breath of the Wild story. And because of that, I think they're trying to hold back as much information as they can to make sure that when we play this game in 4 weeks from now, that it just blows us away. Like from the moment we start up the game to the moment we see the credits roll at the very end, it's gonna be just mind blowing. We're gonna be just losing our minds all around. So, but I am so very much excited for what we are potentially about to see. One thing that I find really interesting is that, like the thumbnail for this trailer is very similar to that of what we got back in September of 2022, where we saw the mural of like the bokoblins on the wall and these soldiers, and really interesting to see what more that it seems like we're going to be getting a little bit more back on that. And so, but I'm just excited, y'all. I just cannot wait. I cannot wait. I have been a Zelda fan for the longest time, and I cannot wait to see what we're about to see. We have about 32 minutes until Nintendo officially, and I'm really interested to see, because they're talking about this as a third trailer live stream. I wonder like if Aonuma's gonna come on and introduce it. I hope he does, because I think he needs more shine. He hasn't really been able to come out and talk much about this except for that gameplay demonstration, which again was really cool because we hadn't seen him since the delay announcement, and then he came back and gave us that 10 minutes of absolute amazing gameplay. And so, but yeah. Just running through my predictions one more time. I think the first thing we're definitely probably going to see with this trailer is we're going to get to see what is up, Josie. How are you doing? Are you excited for the trailer today? I am so pumped. So pumped for today. I am just absolutely just excited. I can hang out for like 10. That's all good. I know you're streaming this as well. So awesome. I'm really just pumped that we're getting another trailer. How are you doing? Are you excited for the trailer today? What are you hoping to see? I'm just really, really excited. I was running through my predictions, actually, right as you came in. I was talking about how the first thing I think we're definitely going to see is Ganondorf. I think we're going to see a whole lot more of him. And as someone who is just really excited for his return, I just really excites me because this is the first time Ganondorf is showing up in 17 years. The last time he showed up was Twilight Princess, which came out in 2006. And so I just have memories, Nintendo memories, of playing that game with my dad and just beating Ganondorf with him. And it was just awesome. And so the fact that he's coming back just has me super duper hyped. I'm good. I'm super hyped. Yeah, I think every Zelda fan is hyped for today. I remember I woke up yesterday and just saw this. I was like, wow, what great news to wake up to. And then the pain began because I realized, oh wow, we have to wait another 24 hours before we see this. So, but now it's here. We're about to see it in like 30 minutes from now. So I'm just super duper pumped. And but yeah. But another thing that I think we're probably going to see is a glimpse of the abilities that we didn't get to see in that gameplay showcase. Because Aonuma teased at the very end of that showcase that Link has abilities, because we saw Recall, Ultra Hand, Ascend, and Fuse. And then he said at the very end, there's more abilities that we didn't even get to show today. And I'm like, what are those? And so, but we're definitely I have a feeling in this trailer, we're probably going to get that. So we're probably going to get a tease of what all that is going to be. Another thing that I really hope we see is Nintendo put a special patent on a special mechanic of the game where you see Link, as he's skydiving, pull out the bow and just start wrecking enemies. And if you I think I have an image on my computer. Good morning, Nintendo Memories. Good morning, Michelle. Good to see you, Jen. How are you doing? Are you doing well? Today is an awesome day for Zelda fans. I'm just really excited, just super duper pumped for what we're about to see. Um, Master, you think Hudson, Arana, and Ronson will have a kid in Tears of the Kingdom? There's so many possibilities. I'm telling you, boss. By the way, Maximum Effort. How are you doing? Are you doing well today? I'm just really excited, man. Like, there's so many things that could happen in this game, and another thing I'm just super excited about seeing is the mysterious hand. Who in the world does that belong to? We've seen Link saved by it. We've seen that hand holding Ganondorf down. Who in the world is the mysterious hand? I'd like to be teased a little bit of it. I'd like for them to tease exactly a little who that is. I'm just super duper excited. Also, if you guys haven't already, please put a like on the, leave a like on the stream. It definitely helps me out. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I really enjoy making content like this and just getting to hang out with all of you. It really helps. I'm so close to 500 subscribers. I'm 4 away. I can't believe it. So, but yeah, I'm just super duper pumped. Another thing that I think is very interesting is the fate of the Master Sword, because the Master Sword's not looking too good. We've seen Ganondorf's malice just go out and take over Link's arm and destroy the Master Sword in the process. And even in that delay announcement, we've seen, get this man to 500, please. Thank you so much, Josie. It means a lot. It means so much. But yeah, I think we're going to get to see more of the Master Sword and what happened to it. Because we've seen, as we saw Ganondorf's malice come out and attack Link's arm, and then it just clearly wrecked the Master Sword. So I'm really interested if we're going to see how exactly we fix it. How do we fix the Master Sword and get it back to where it's supposed to be? You know what I mean? Because we've seen in the logo that there's like this green, like, stuff that's coming out of the blade, and just it'd be interesting. It looks almost like a lightsaber in a way. It'd be really cool if we see like Link he holds the Master Sword, all of a sudden this like green blade shoots out of it. This green Zonai blade comes out like I just think that'd be really cool. But yeah, and then of course you can't have a Zelda trailer without showing more changes in the overworld and seeing more of the sky. And I think we're probably going to have a big emphasis on the underground this time around, because with the underground, we got just like a couple little snippets of that in the last trailer in the February Direct, and so I'm really interested to see what all they do with that. And just see more of the seamless transition between the overworld and into the sky and vice versa. So, but yeah, and I'm really also interested to see if they show like some of the changes that have happened in Zora's Domain and Rito Village, in places like, let's see, what else? Kakariko Village. Just all these familiar places, how they've changed, and just a little tease of what has changed. If we get to see a little bit of, some of the champion successors like Sidon, Yunobo, Teba, like there's so many things that they could do. But yeah, I think we're going to get a whole lot more, and I know a lot of people want a playable Zelda. I was talking about this earlier, but I think if we're going to get a playable Zelda, this is going to be the time to show it. I really think for people who want a playable Zelda, this is going to be the trailer that either confirms that or basically just says, nope, Zelda's not playable. I gotta go. I'll talk to you after stream. Awesome, Josie. Hope you have a good one. Enjoy the trailer. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on it. It's gonna be great. Super excited. But yeah, so there's so many different things that they could do. But in terms of like a playable Zelda specifically, I've always harkened it back to Spirit Tracks, because when it comes to how they incorporated Zelda as a playable character there, they could kind of take a similar strategy and put that to use in Tears of the Kingdom, because the way they did it in Spirit Tracks is they ended up Because if you guys have never played Spirit Tracks, I'm sure you guys probably have, but if you haven't, the plot of that game is Zelda's a ghost for like 99% of the game, and you and her are tasked with restoring the Spirit Tracks by restoring this big tower known as the Tower of Spirits. And when the tower is restored, as you go up the tower, you take on these intense. It's basically one giant dungeon, and basically Zelda's able to take control of these phantoms, these Iron Knights, and you're basically able to control those Iron Knights as Zelda as she takes control of them. And so you're able to swap back and forth between Zelda and Link as the two of them go about that. And so, but yeah, there's so many things that they could do. So the way that I've always thought that they could transition that into Tears of the Kingdom is you look at where Zelda's at, right? Because in the trailer we saw that Zelda fell into the abyss below. We're all wondering where she's at. But wouldn't it be interesting if, while Link is in the Sky Islands, Zelda is in the underground, Link has his newly powered arm, Zelda has this newly powered Sheikah Slate, because we've seen that in the trailers, right? Or not in the trailers, but in some of the promotional art for Zelda specifically. She has this newly powered Sheikah Slate. And when she does, wouldn't it be interesting if while she's in the underground, she uses that Sheikah Slate to maybe activate things that will trigger changes in the overworld and in the Sky Islands, and then Link is able to go to those things that have been changed in the overworld and Sky Islands, do those tasks, and cause a change back into the underground. So you're able to swap between Link and Zelda, kind of similar to Spirit Tracks. So that's one way they could do it, kind of incorporating a Spirit Tracks avenue into that. There's so many things that they could do, but the only other avenue I could definitely see happening is the only other avenue I could see them taking with this is kind of similar to what they've done in the Paper Mario games. And what they basically did in those games is whenever Mario completed a chapter, whenever you completed like Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, it then transitioned to where Princess Peach was in the story. What's she doing? How's she gonna escape from Bowser's clutches? All those things. So, the sky's the limit, my guy. Yeah, very true. It is very true. One thing when it comes, so the only other option I could see them doing then is what if we're in a dungeon, right? Link beats a boss, and then afterwards it transitions back to where Zelda fell, in the sky, in the abyss below. So, and then you could have playable sections of it there. But now I want to know, what do you guys want? What are you guys expecting to see? I'm really excited to see just so much, and we're now 20 minutes away. I cannot wait. I absolutely cannot wait. Yeah, and something I'm definitely going to do later on after this trailer has dropped and we examine it and all those great things. Most likely I have a big combo video I'm probably going to put out where it has all of my trailer reactions in one. So yeah. But yeah, what are you guys expecting to see? I'm really excited to see just so much. Ganondorf's return, I don't know if I've said this before. Imagine starting off on Eventide Island. That would be really interesting. Like, Link just gets absolutely blown out of Hyrule Castle and he just wakes up on Eventide. That would be really interesting, I gotta say. And then to get back onto the main Hyrule, you go into the Sky Islands and all that stuff. Personally, I think the way the game is going to open is that whole scene in the underground with Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf. Link's going to get knocked out and he's going to wake up in the Sky Islands. That's just personally how I've thought that it could possibly go down. But yeah, what do you guys want to see? I've kind of run through my predictions as to what I kind of expect. But yeah, what exactly do you all want to see? I'm really there's so much that the trailer's 3 minutes long, so there's so much that they could do. There's a lot that they could do, really and truly. So, but yeah, We're currently at 19 minutes and 26 seconds and counting. I'm super excited to see what we have today. Yeah, the trailer said that they said that this is going to be the pre-launch trailer, the final pre-launch trailer for Tears of the Kingdom, and it will be roughly 3 minutes long. And usually when they say roughly, they always go over time. So I would imagine this is probably going to be a 3.5 minute trailer, kind of akin to the Nintendo Switch presentation trailer we got back in 2017. So yeah, so many things, and I'm just super excited that this game is almost here. How many of you guys have it pre-ordered? Because I have it pre-ordered, and I'm hoping to see Zelda in some capacity, hopefully some traditional dungeons in Ganon 2. Yes, absolutely, more of Ganon 2. Yeah, that's a really interesting point, Jen. I didn't even think about talking about that. Yes, dungeons. I think we're gonna get a tease of what this game's form of dungeons is gonna look like. Whether it be traditional style dungeons or kind of more of maybe similar to the Divine Beast that we got in Breath of the Wild. Either way, I think we're going to be getting some really interesting footage of what dungeons are, and probably maybe this game's equivalent to Sheikah Shrines as well. Because, wait, is this thing? Okay. Yeah, there's so many things. And then, of course, yes, more of Ganon 2. I'm really interested to see just how he wound up under Hyrule Castle. If there's even any backstory to that, I'm sure there is. But just to tease more of what his role is going to be. Because I'm just super excited for his return. Because he has not been the main villain of a Zelda game since Twilight Princess, which released back in 2006. And after Twilight Princess, I remember playing that game with my dad and beating Ganondorf and just being so super excited. Here's a funny story just to kind of pass the time. My very first Zelda game I ever played was Ocarina of Time. And I remember watching my dad fight Ganondorf, and I didn't know who he was. I just like, who is that guy, Dad? And he's like, well, he's the bad guy. His name is Ganon. And I'm like, ooh, okay. And I'm just a little kid at this time, just watching my dad play like a pro. And then I remember me and him played through that together, and we played through Wind Waker together, and every time it was Ganondorf at the very end of the game. And I remember playing through Twilight Princess with him. Because it came out around, I was about 5 years old. It came out in 2006, so I was about 5 years old at the time. I'm waiting for the collector's edition to come back, but I might be out of luck if I don't get it before launch. I'm just going to get the physical copy by itself. Totally fair. Absolutely totally fair. When it comes to the collector's edition, good luck, my friend, because I've had so much trouble looking and trying to find that. But I got an OLED. I got a Tears of the Kingdom OLED. That's all I wanted, really and truly. If I can have that, I am cool. But yeah, so I remember playing through Twilight Princess with my dad, and it gets to that cutscene where and for the most of the game, you're introduced to Zant as the main villain, right? This evil king of the Twilight, right? And while he's doing that, and while you watch what he's doing, you get to the Arbiter's Grounds, you beat that dungeon, and then it confirms that Ganondorf is the main villain of the whole time. I remember as a little kid, that just blew my mind. I was like, what the heck? He's back? And so, yeah, I'm just super duper excited for his return, if you can't tell. And so there's so many things that they could do with his return. And I'm excited to hear more of his voice. The person who voices Ganondorf. Like, to hear more of just how he sounds in-game. And more of Princess Zelda and her, just to get to hear her voice actress. By the way, I'm going to talk about this a bit more later tonight. But, because tonight I'm going to be finishing Breath of the Wild. That's another thing. This trailer could not have dropped on a better day, because tonight is the finale to my Zelda Marathon series. I have been marathoning the entire Zelda series, leading up to Tears of the Kingdom, really since the beginning of 2022. I've been doing this. And, so, huge opportunity has come my way. And I'm going to be able to go and meet the voice actress who plays Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, all those things. I'm super duper pumped to be able to do that, and it's just yeah. um, and so I'll talk about it later tonight, but basically what I'm going to do, I hope to be able to interview her a little bit about this game. And I think maybe after this trailer drops, maybe she'll be able to talk a bit more about Zelda's role in this game, because it seems like she's being tight-lipped. Like, they announced this trailer and I don't think she said anything about it. Like, hey, hope Zelda fans are excited about this. Like, she really didn't say much about it. So I'm just imagining how Ganon's gonna play out in this style, like in terms of animation and execution for boss fights. I'm really interested in that too. I feel like this is a bold prediction, but I think that Ganondorf is going to be the very first boss fight for Tears of the Kingdom. I think it's going to. I think it's a fight we're ultimately going to lose, but I think the fight with Ganondorf is going to be the very first fight we have, and Nintendo officially has gone live. I am super pumped. Let me make sure that my volume is all the way up so that whenever it does officially drop, yeah. Let me see. Make sure that we're all good. Let me make sure. I'm going to go ahead and fix this. There we go. I'm going to do that. Okay, there we go. Desktop audio, and then go to full screen. There we go. I think we're all ready to go. But yeah, I think Ganondorf is going to be the very first boss fight that we see. And it's going to be a fight that we ultimately lose, but wouldn't it be interesting if it's a callback to Ocarina of Time where he's floating and then he just shoots a bunch of beams at you and you just have to deflect them back. Like, it would just, for people like me who played Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess and all that, it would just be really cool if they did like a callback to that. It would just be awesome. And we are now 13 minutes away, you guys. I am so pumped. So yeah, so many things. So many things. And it's going to be just awesome to get to see. But yeah, the official trailer 3. They've done a total of 5 trailers now for this game. And the first 3 have all been the same length, a minute and a half. We got the first one in 2019, which announced that the game was in development. We got the second one 2 years later at E3 2021. And then the third one confirming that this game's official name. And then we got the fourth one in February, and now this is the 5th trailer they've given us for this game. So maybe this is going to be the one that finally just opens the doors clean on this game, and I'm just super duper excited. Excuse me. Oh man, thirsty. But yeah, it is right now. We are should be roughly 10 minutes away from finding out what this game's about. It's going to be absolutely just mind-blowing. I know lots of Zelda fans are super duper excited. What time is it? Yep, about 10 minutes from now where this trailer should drop. And so I hope that what I imagine this trailer is going to do is it's going to just start. Aonuma could come on. I would really hope that Aonuma comes on screen and he's able to introduce it. I always love it when he's able to come on screen and just talk about the Zelda series. Really, I've always liked the interviews that he does when he discusses like some of the behind the scenes that goes into making the games. But yeah, so yeah, one last time before this trailer drops, just see if my predictions come true. Prediction number 1, we're going to see more of Ganondorf, his role, and just his overall power and how he's a force to be reckoned with. I think we're going to see more of Zelda, a little bit what her role is going to be in this game, whether she's playable or whether she's not. Anyway, I think we're going to see more of Link's abilities, how he can use Fuse, Ultra Hand, Ascend, all those things, and even a glimpse of the abilities that they didn't show in that gameplay showcase. I think we might see a tease of the sky combat that was patented by Nintendo, that, Link can pull out his arrows and do all sorts of crazy things while he's, skydiving. I think we're going to learn a bit more about what's going on with the Master Sword this time around. Maybe get a tease of who the Hand is. I really am there's so many mysteries surrounding this game still. And I think we're going to get to see more of just the seamless transition between Link skydiving from sky to surface, surface to sky, and a tease more of the underground. So those are just my general predictions. And, Jen brought up a really interesting point earlier, that we're probably going to get to see this game's equivalent to dungeons. What are they like? How are they going to play compared to previous games? But yeah, I'm just super duper excited for what we're about to see, and we're so close. We're so close, and it's gonna be great. I know this trailer's gonna be good. Whether or not it will top the hype of the 2017 Nintendo Switch presentation trailer is still up for debate, but we'll just have to wait and see. We're about to find out one way or another, and you'll have to forgive me because I'll probably be losing my mind. And then what's going to be so much fun is after the trailer drops, we'll be able to go back through and just look for little details. You know what I mean? I'm super excited. Just so many things that we're about to see. And so 8 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, my time is 8:52. At least that's where I'm at. I'm Central Time. I don't know about you guys. Some of you might be EST, some of you might be Pacific Time. But yeah, I'm just super duper excited, and we're so close. We are so close. And I definitely plan on streaming this game on launch day. This is definitely a game that I've trying to work around possibly being able to do. And we have 5 people watching now. I'm just super excited about that. Like that's super duper hype. How are you guys doing? Everyone who's watching right now, how are you guys doing? What is your hype level at right now? Mine is at a 10 out of 10, or kind of above a 10. Anytime there's a new Zelda trailer, I'm here for it. So yeah, what about you guys? What about all of you? Are you all excited about what we're about to see? We're very close. We're super close now. Yeah, so many things that they're about to show. The trailers, they said the trailer's roughly 3 minutes long. So 3 minutes, that's a long trailer. 3.5 minutes. Anytime they say roughly, that usually means they go over time. So 3.5 minutes, so many things. Mine out of vibes, out of 10, side out of 10. I got you. I hear you, Jen. So many things, yeah. My hype is at a 20 out of 10. I'm just super duper pumped for what we're about to see. This has been a long time coming. Nintendo's been so quiet about this game for so long, and when they talk about it, it is like the bare minimum. I remember back in the February Direct that we got in 2021, where they announced Skyward Sword HD, Aonuma came on screen, and he was like, "Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today?" I'm sure everyone who saw me right now is expecting a new look at the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We have nothing to share right now. And I remember being so crushed. I was like, no, that's terrible. Why are you here then? And then he announced that Skyward Sword HD was happening. And so, still really cool. And all that. But, but I just remember being so crushed by that because he appeared on screen. He said, "Hello, everyone. How are you all doing today? You know that big Zelda game that's a sequel to Breath of the Wild? Yeah, you probably want to see that. We don't have anything to share right now." I just remember being so crushed. And so anytime Nintendo talks about the game, they either say we have nothing or we have just the littlest little bit we're going to show you. And so today is just awesome because I know, without a doubt, they have a lot to show. 3 to 3.5 minutes of Zelda footage. I'm just really excited for what we're going to see. And so we're about 5 minutes away now. It's gonna be good. I feel like today's trailer is going to be something else. It's gonna be one of the greats. And I think it's really interesting that they chose this as like a live stream, like a lot. They could have tweeted this out. This is something they could have easily tweeted out and just chosen to just, hey, here's the last trailer, enjoy it. But no, this is a live stream. So it makes me wonder if there's something more after this, or maybe even before this. So yeah, it's going to be good. I hope Aonuma is able to come on screen a little bit before and just talk about how, this game has been a long time coming, and the game's complete. The game is actually complete. And so, yeah, I'm just super duper excited. We're so close. Can it just be 9 o'clock already? Or wherever you guys are. Now, some of you, it's 7 o'clock. Some of you, it's 10 o'clock. For me, it's 9 o'clock, right there, smack dab in the middle. Why can't it just be? Can these next 4 minutes just go by super duper fast? Yeah. So I'm really interested to see how many of my predictions are right, or if any. I know there was we saw I think the Nintendo UK leaked, just they accidentally showed the thumbnail for the trailer, and it showed Link on that bird looking creature from the September Direct. So I'm really interested to see what they do with that. But yeah, we're so close. We are so freaking close. I cannot wait to what we're about to see something amazing here, and I can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait. But yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be thrilling to watch. This has been a long time coming. This game has been in development since 2017, and I really hope that this game gets Game of the Year at the Game Awards. I haven't been excited to watch another Game Awards since the 2017 one, where Nintendo had such a huge presence. They had Mario Odyssey, they had Zelda, and those two games going up for Game of the Year. It was just so cool. And then to see Aonuma get on stage and hold that trophy high and just, wow. It was just awesome. It was really awesome to see. And so I'm hoping that this game is just as good, if not better, than Breath of the Wild. The live stream will start shortly. Here we go. It's almost time. They just changed it. It's almost time. It's almost time, you guys. I'm so excited. So excited. You'll have to forgive me if I'm a little loud, because this is exciting. It's exciting to watch. Absolutely exciting to watch. And I can't wait till after the footage is shown and we get to go back through and just watch it again and then just slowly break it down and just look for some secrets, because that's exciting. There's so much exciting stuff. Absolutely exciting stuff. So, but yeah, it says the live stream will commence shortly. It's 8:59. Come on. 1 minute. 1 minute. It should be starting any second now. I hope you guys are all excited. Oh man, I hope it's good. 3 minutes, roughly 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes, right there in there, right within there. I think it's gonna be good. It's gonna be. I'm pumped. I'm super pumped. 1 minute, so close. It's almost time, you guys. It is almost time. We're about to witness one of the best trailers ever. It says the live stream will start shortly. Any second now. Come on. Make your final predictions now. What are we going to see? Ganon, playable Zelda, dungeons, sky combat, more abilities. Let's freaking do this thing. That's right, Jen. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I'm so pumped. Any second now. Come on. All right, it's 9 o'clock. Come on. Any second now. Making sure that I'm currently live. Okay, nothing's going on with my computer. Just making sure. Let's go. Come on. Here we go.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Aonuma-san.
I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Here we go.
There's just 1 month left until the launch of The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Here we go.
In this vast world that seamlessly connects the surface and sky,
Yes.
you'll be able to enjoy using your imagination to the fullest while exploring.
Oh.
It's not long until you can experience this unfamiliar Hyrule.
Take
I'm
a bow.
also very excited to see how you'll explore this world.
Take a bow, Numa-san.
Today, we've prepared the final trailer before the game's launch.
Let's do it.
All right then, let's take a look. Please enjoy.
Yes. Come on. Whoa. In the sky. Whoa, look at this. Whoa. Do you hear the music? Wow. Look at the islands. Let's go! Look at this! What the heck? Let's go! Oh my gosh! Hateno Village? Hyrule's being rebuilt? What? Uh-oh. What's happening? Ganondorf! Oh my! You guys see that? Demise! Did you guys see that? What the heck? The conclusion! This is it, man! What the? No. What's happening? My thing just stopped. What just happened? My computer just froze, guys. What just happened? What just happened? Page unresponsive. No. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Oh, here we go. Zelda! Zelda! Let's go! What the heck? Oh my gosh! Do you guys hear this? Let's go! What is that? The Sky Combat!
I know why I am here.
Zelda!
It's something only I can do.
Ganondorf!
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival and
Come
the
on!
birth of his new world.
Oh my gosh! He's back!
Okay, let's go!
He's back!
But you are not alone.
Sidon!
Link,
Let's
you are
go!
our final hope.
Oh my gosh! What the heck, man?
Link, you must find me.
Wow. Hold on. So my computer messed up midway through that trailer. Back up. I gotta back up. Hold on. I wanna watch that again. I'm gonna watch that again, and then we're gonna break this down. That was epic, you guys. Holy crap. I want to watch this again. We're going to... Dude, I know Jen, right? We're going to watch this again. The music. This was amazing. 6 years in the making, you guys. 6 years in the making. This is amazing. Let's go. $70 worth it now? Is $70 worth it? Do you guys see this? Is this game $70 worth it now? Come on. Tell me. Right now, in the comments, in the chat, tell me. $70. To me, yes. It's a whole new game. I better not hear another argument that this is $70 DLC. Is this the Arbiter's Grounds from Twilight Princess? Because this looks like that. Man, look at him. He is back. Let's go. She falls. Man, what happened to this world? Do you guys hear this? Ganondorf's theme. What the heck? Who are you? Yeah, I didn't see this. Is this the hand creature? What? There's Zelda.
Zelda. We rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries. Our last line of defense will be Link.
Who are you?
Link.
This is amazing, you guys. Wow. Wow. This is just too good. Look at the sky combat.
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do.
Man, Ganondorf is back. He is a force to be reckoned with.
You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, let's go!
Wow. This is insane.
You are not alone.
Link.
Everybody is going to take on
Your
Ganondorf.
final hope.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Link. You must find me.
Wow. Ganon is the most evil villain in gaming. He is, and he is back, and he's a force to be reckoned with. I love it. I want to go back and just look at some of those shots. Because, okay, this shot right here, where you see this thing coming out of the sand, this look, Ganon be like, take on me. For real though. I'm telling you, this is just, this is amazing. Also, welcome to the stream, Caleb. Good to see you. Shire music, yeah. Yeah, let's see. Is this the Arbiter's Grounds from Twilight Princess? Because that's exactly what this looks like. Like, because we saw like it was buried underground. It looks like it's coming back. And we see a bunch of stuff. This is when Hyrule Castle comes up. There's so many things, man. This is amazing. Like, yeah, Ganondorf's awakening is like wrecking everything. Look at that. That looks like Demise, you guys. Like, that doesn't even look like Ganon. That looks like Demise. Yeah, that looks like Demise. That seriously looks like Demise from Skyward Sword. I think Demise is back, you guys. I mean, that could be Ganondorf, but this looks like Demise, you guys. This is just epic. She falls, and then there's sinkholes now in Gerudo Desert. And this looks like is a fire temple? A fire temple inside Death Mountain? And then we have this airship looking thing. What in the world? This is madness. Man.
Zelda. We rely on your knight, and that legendary sword he carries.
So,
Our last line
what
of
happened to
defense
the
will
Great
be Link.
Deku Tree then?
Link.
Wow. Wow. 1 month to go, you guys. And then we get this epic adventure. Wow.
I know why I am here. It's something only I can do.
Bring it, Ganondorf. Let's go.
Do not look away. You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
Okay, let's go! But you are not alone.
Link. You are our final hope.
Let's go. Wow. So it seems like Ganondorf is just ready to just wreck everything.
Link. You must find me.
Wow. Wow. Man. Guys, what did you all think? I was just absolutely moved by that. That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. Let me just hold on 1 second. Maybe I can find the actual spot.
Look away. You witness a king's revival and the birth of his new world.
I don't need to say anything else. I don't need to say anything else. I don't need to say anything else. The man's back. The man is back. After 17 years, Ganondorf returns as the main villain of a Zelda series, and he is a force to be reckoned with. I could not be happier with this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I can't even believe this. I don't need to say anything else. Guys, this has been an amazing live stream. I've enjoyed watching this with you all. Game of the year, absolutely. I hate to end the stream. I actually have a class I have to be at very soon. But thank you all so much for coming out and watching this with me. I've got so much to talk about with this now. I cannot wait. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all. Very soon. That shot of Ganon screaming, he means business. You can just tell. Absolutely. I will be back to talk about more of this tonight when we finish Breath of the Wild. We're gonna finish Breath of the Wild, and then we're gonna talk about this a whole lot more because I unfortunately have somewhere I have to be. I will see you guys later tonight. 3 Heart Challenge finale for Breath of the Wild.